All right. Peace and blessings, family. Praying you all are wonderful and well. Welcome again to Thinking Thursday. I am Nafeezah Ali, the queen of rap. Praying that you guys have been enjoying the beautiful earth as much as you can. Getting out and getting some fresh air because you got to have some fresh air. All right, we're doing a couple of adjustments. Some fresh air. And that's a little feedback. You gotta have some fresh air. Gotta have that fresh air, guys. Yeah, right, as you all can see. Hold on. And that's a little feedback. You gotta have some fresh air. All right, sorry about that. As you all know, if you don't know, this is your first time with us. Thank you for coming in, taking a look at what we do. I am the queen of rap, where I work with natural stones and normally copper. That is the main metal that I use because of its wonderful properties of being able to help the body and circulating energy and relieving pain from the body. So, copper is definitely one of those elements that you want to have in your life. However, today we are working with sterling silver. Okay, sterling silver. And so you guys can see that. You can show them, make sure that they can see.
That's right, 925. 925 sterling silver wire.
All right. So you all are kind of in class with me, okay? Because normally, let me show you what we normally do and what we have available for you is, and we're working with amethyst, but that's our amethyst with copper. Okay. There you go.
Right there. This is the Forever Bracelet, which we're going to make here today as well. This is the Forever Bracelet. It's called the Forever Bracelet because it's got copper going all the way through. And if you can, let me pull it over.
The other way. You got to go the other way. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
If
opposite.
you can see right here, these right here, the little twist, and I'm pulling on it really, really good. So it's letting you know that that is not going to break on you like that stretchy stuff that we buy. That's why it's called a forever bracelet. It's got the copper. It has the copper all the way through. Very sturdily designed piece. So this is what we normally work with, the copper.
Yes. And so what we did also with the amethyst, we put it with shungite. Last week we actually wrapped that piece on the show.
Yep.
And
That's
so you got the shungite in there and the amethyst.
and that's as you see, it's made easily to close. You should be able to do it by yourself. This is shungite and amethyst. Shungite and amethyst.
All right. And this right here, family, is grade AAA amethyst.
Now this is triple A grade amethyst here. You can tell by the deep, deep purple.
Hmm.
The deep, deep purple. The darker the purple when it comes to amethyst, the higher the quality and the more expensive it is.
Okay. So what we're doing today is we're going to make this very fine piece of jewelry, but it is what we call holistic healing jewelry
That's right.
because of the properties
So it's
of
going to be
the
with the amethyst and the silver white.
right. So of course we know that sterling silver and gold are really good conductors of energy and electricity as well. I have not done any studies on sterling silver as far as it being able to relieve any kind of pains of arthritis, but I know that that is a metal that our ancestors used was the copper. But I realize that, of course, sterling silver is an excellent conductor of energy and electricity, and a lot of our people prefer sterling silver. So, of course, I want to give you options, and I wanted to have the ability to make a nice sterling silver bracelet. I've been saying I'm going to do it for a long time, but because it's a little bit more pricey, I didn't want to mess it up, but I've done these bracelets probably 300 to 400 times. I'm sure I've made at least 300 to 400 forever bracelets, if not more, by Allah's grace. But today we're going to work with the sterling silver. So while I'm working with it, this is again my first time. You'll be able to see me, but I want to also share my screen, and then my husband is going to give you more information about amethyst and the some of the benefits of amethyst and why you need to have some yourself. And if y'all can tell, I'm rocking some amethyst earrings. Do it like that, y'all can see. Those are some amethyst earrings. These were actually one of a kind, um, which I do a lot of one of a kind pieces. So if you want this bracelet, if this one is for you, you need to get in touch with me before I finish, because I'm going to make a medium, right? A medium is about a 7 to a 7.5. If you have a really small bracelet and you really want this bracelet to be for you, then let me know in the inbox, and we can make that happen and it could be yours. If not, then I'm going to go ahead and make a medium, and then after the show, if you want to purchase it for yourself, that is fine. um, I think I have enough for at least 2 bracelets. Again, these beads, I actually purchased them at the gym show here in Tucson. And it's from a very reputable company that I purchased this from. Their beads are authentic. Okay. So you're not getting any fake beads. And if you ever been to a gym show, you know the ones that when you can buy a string of beads for little or nothing, it's a very low grade. But when you got to pay a little bit for it, as a jewelry designer, then and it's a reputable company, then you know that you're getting what is authentic. And that is my desire, is to always give you the best, give you what is authentic, also give you what is affordable, because like I said, the other amethyst, even though it's not a triple A, it is still a grade. So you haven't gone into B's and but it doesn't matter because it comes from the earth. It's really only the value that man puts on it, because no matter what grade it is, what it looked like, God put it here. So it has value. So let me not get myself caught up in that mindset. Just to let you know the the level that they make us pay. Okay. So, we do have to, of course, be real about that, but all of it has value because it comes from Mother Earth. And Mother Earth don't create no junk. Just like she didn't create you to be junk. God created you to be your awesome self. Right? And so as we talked last week, even if it's broken, there's still value in it. No matter what it, that it comes from the earth. So we're gonna get started with this value. The first thing that I do, and I'm not teaching a class, so I'm not getting ready to let you see details of, I'm doing this, doing that. I'm not going to go through all of that, but I will tell those who are jewelry designers. When you're working with sterling silver, you want to try to measure as much as possible, okay? Because you don't want to waste any of your sterling silver. If you do have to cut off some of your sterling silver, I still suggest you keeping it in a bag, because sterling silver has value. And at the end of the day, if you have to take it, um, to someplace, and it's the grams, it's the weight. Okay, so even if I cut off like this much, I don't know if you can see that little piece. If I just cut off that little piece, it still has value as well. And you can always redeem it, as we go through this economy, as we go through these changes in our world. Sterling silver and gold is something that you want to be in possession of. Okay. You want to have some, because one day, fam, they already moving to a cashless society, right? So we know that that dollar bill really is not backed by anything. So, as things go on, the dollar is not going to be worth anything. But what will always have value is silver and gold. Okay? So, and I don't know what they're going to do with the other metals, but I know for sure silver and gold always throughout time has remained valuable. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to let my husband handle the video. Thank you. If you have questions, definitely put them in the chat box, and we'll respond. If not during the video, then we will respond afterwards. But we will definitely get back to you. Um, and if you want to, just DM me, you got something on your mind, please feel free to do so. Okay. Thank you, family. I'm going to be working.
All right, so we're gonna actually get started with the theme song before we get into that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And once again, that is that musical piece right there is made by your brother, yours truly. All right, I'm gonna turn this around a little bit so we can kind of see what she's doing and that you can see me as well. Once again, that piece right there is made by your brother, yours truly, brother Cartwell Muhammad. That's right. I'm still trying to figure out my name as far as that goes. I'm thinking about DJ Ali or something like that. Well, not necessarily DJ. Anyway, you see, I'm rocking my amethyst too. That's right, rocking my amethyst too. All right. Well, family, look, one of the things that we always try to come and do, like my wife said, we do holistic healing jewelry design. And it's nothing like having your own personal holistic healing jewelry designer. Because when you go to Zales, when you go to Cave, when you go to all of these places, you don't know the energy that those people bring to the table when they're making your jewelry. A lot of us, we don't care about that. We just want it to look beautiful. But the truth of the matter is, family, that in our ancient times, it wasn't just anybody that could actually make jewelry for the kings, the queens, the pharaohs. They had to actually be somebody with the right spirit, with the right heart, with the right mind, and with the right skill that was able to make those type of jewelry for the kings, the queens, and the pharaohs. And my beloved wife, the queen of rap, Nafeezah Ali, is actually bringing that back because she wants you to have that holistic healing jewelry designer experience. Okay, not only her designing jewelry on spot like this, but you and her can actually work together and make pieces together, meaning she can talk to you and give you a consultation based on what it is you may be going through. You're trying to manifest something. You're having problems emotionally. You're having problems spiritually. You're having problems with, you know, you being strong-willed. These are the type of things that she can research those stones, those crystals for you, so that you may be able to work and you all work that piece together. She can work it into a bracelet, work it into a necklace, work it into a ring, some earrings, whatever you like, a keychain. She can do those things for you. It's nothing like having your own personal holistic healing jewelry designer. You see, I rock my pieces too. You see that? That's right. I rock my pieces too. So she definitely got that king bling going on as well. But I just wanted to say that at the outset as she is working, okay? Just wanted to say that at the outset as she is working and working on this this beautiful sterling silver forever bracelet.
Yes, I put lotion on and like my hands are sliding because I didn't want my hands to be rusty while I was showing you all. But now my fingers are slippery right now. But we're just gonna keep moving right along.
But we're gonna tell you a little bit about the amethyst stone, okay, so that you'll know exactly what we're working with. For those that may be unfamiliar with the properties of amethyst, we're gonna go over um, some of that information for you, so you'll know exactly what it is all about.
Guys, you all gonna have to excuse me for a moment. I gotta wash my hands because this is not working. This is
Okay.
not working.
Okay. All right. So while she's doing that, I will be sharing with you. All right. All right. So amethyst, amethyst. We're dealing with purple is associated with spirituality, the sacred, higher self, passion, the third eye, fulfillment, and vitality. Purple help align oneself with the whole of the universe. Different shades, tints, hues of purple have different meanings. Um, so this beautiful, dark, deep purple, like we were talking about right here, so you all can see that is a triple A grade amethyst, which means of its high quality of amethyst. Is I mean, it is high grade of amethyst.
And if you all could really see this up close, it is so beautiful, so beautiful.
I'm gonna try to see if we can pan in on it. Well, amethyst is a violet variety of a quartz. It comes from the Koine Greek name, that word, and it means intoxicate, a reference to the belief that the stone protected its owner from drunkenness. The ancient Greeks wore amethyst and carved drinking vessels into it in the belief that it would prevent intoxication. That's what the Greeks said about amethyst. But amethyst, as you
Can I
know,
say something funny?
go ahead.
I actually have a customer that swears by that. She actually wears her necklace when she goes out to party, and it's an older sister, and she says it prevents her from getting drunk. I don't condone drinking at all, of course, and I don't know that to be true personally, but I just thought it was funny that she actually told me through her daughter that she wears it when she goes out to drink.
Goodness.
I know. Well,
Yeah. All right. It's letting us know that amethyst has been esteemed throughout the ages for its stunning beauty and legendary power to stimulate and soothe the mind and emotion. It is a semi precious stone in today's classification, but to the ancient, it was a gem of fire, a precious
mm,
stone worth at times in history as much as a diamond. Amethyst has always been associated with February, the month of the Romans, dedicated to Neptune, their water god. Therefore, it should be no surprise that it is the traditional birthstone of that month. It is the stone of Saint Valentine and faithful love, and signifies ecclesiastical dignity as the bishop's stone. It carries the energy of fire and passion, creativity and spirituality, yet bears the logic of temperance and sobriety. Whether its crystals are left natural polished as tumble stones or faceted into magnificent jewels, amethyst is a gem whose beauty transcends its commonality. It is a variety of quartz found in many locations around the world. It forms as transparent, terminated crystals of all size and geodes, clusters as long single terminations. It also found in various masses and polished into wonderful specimens and personal talismans. So amethyst, like we said, was derived from the Greek, and we as a people have been using amethyst for a very, very long time. And for those of you who are studiers of the Bible, amethyst is one of those stones that is mentioned in the breastplate of faith that was designed in the book of Exodus. Amethyst is one of those stones that is mentioned, and it represented one of the 12 tribes of Israel as well. So amethyst has been with us for a very, very long time. Of course, even before that time, amethyst has been around. So amethyst is connected with your third eye, which deals with spirituality. Your third eye gives you spiritual clarity, spiritual balance. Amethyst is a very, very powerful stone. Everywhere I go, I know that I am drawn and attracted to amethyst. That's right.
Y'all see how that's coming together?
Come on now.
All right.
Amethyst is that beautiful stone, and of course we know Prince was attracted to purple as well, and it was the same color as that amethyst too. So amethyst has been around and among us for quite some time, so this is for those that are dealing with want to be more spiritual, for those that are dealing with striving to be more knowledgeable, more wise, then this stone can help you with that. Again, we don't represent the mystical and the magical, okay? Only thing is that all of these stones, all of these crystals, all the elements in the universe are within each and every one of us.
That's right.
So, in that, basically, it allows it to vibrate with you and bring up your vibration. That's right. Amethyst will bring up your vibration. Crystals, period, will help to bring up your vibration. But amethyst is dealing with that high crown, the third eye, and the crown chakra. You can use it. In other words, amethyst is used when you want to get into higher levels of thinking, higher levels of spirituality, and it's soothing and it's calming. And when you see amethyst, it soothes and calms the mind. It really does soothe and calm your mind. And when you think about that color purple, it is so radiant, powerful, but yet it is very, very relaxing as well. Amethyst is definitely my stone of choice. I love amethyst. I love many, many crystals, but amethyst is my go-to. I love me some amethyst.
It's my
I know,
birthstone.
and that's my wife's birthstone, but I love amethyst even before that, knowing her. Just purple has always been my color. Maybe it has something to do with Prince. Not necessarily sure about that, because definitely was a big Prince fan back in the day. It may have had something to do with that, but I just love the color purple because, matter of fact, purple is the color in our family color. Purple is the color in our family color. One of the things that we're learning in our private banking class about creating our family crest and also picking our family colors and animals and everything is that to pick a color that has meaning for you, that has meaning for you and your family. And we looked at those stones and crystals, and those stones and crystals that we looked at, nothing stood out for us more than amethyst. All of us agreed simultaneously that amethyst would actually be that purple, that royal purple would actually be the color for our family. And that is also the color for the priest, the high priest as well. Amethyst is one of the colors for the high priest as well. So once again, when you link amethyst, it's always dealing with something spiritual.
Thanks, Dad.
And it always is dealing with something very spiritual. And because of that, we are spiritually grounded family, and spirituality is a big part of who we are. So with that, amethyst just of course resonates with us very, very well. Some love indigo blue, which indigo blue is a highly spiritual color as well. Indigo blue is mixed with a purple, a deep dark purple as well, which gives it that purplish blue tint. So once again, you're getting into that. For those of us who may be familiar with the science, who may be familiar with the science of color therapy, okay, who are familiar with the science of color therapy, that is definitely one of those colors that is brought about to calm. Purple in general is very common, it's very soothing. It's very common and soothing. And if you think about even going back to the advertisement when we were younger, if I'm not mistaken, at McDonald's, Grimace was actually purple.
What's that?
The little puppet thing. You had the Hamburglar, you had
Okay.
Right? Grimace was actually purple.
Right.
Grimace was actually purple. And for those of us that remember that, yes, we have been programmed to by that commercialism that we remember Grimace from back in the day. And if I say I'm loving it, I'm sure many of
Yeah,
y'all can
everybody
go
know.
right into the McDonald's. Da 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 da. Okay. So we just going to show you. Color of the amethyst is a very powerful, powerful stone, and we are actually working with amethyst today. Many of us are seeking spiritual enlightenment. Of course, spiritual enlightenment starts with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But one of the powerful properties of crystals is its ability to enhance and elevate things. So, matter of fact, if you got a cell phone, you are a witness that crystals do work. Why? Because the crystal technology embedded in your cell phone gives it the ability to show picture, amplify sound. Yes, it has speakers and all of those things, but crystals are part of your cell phone. Crystals are part of our TVs. You using LED, a lot of us. LED,
Watches.
those are for your watches and things. Crystals are a intricate part of what we do on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Crystals are an
So
intricate part
resonates.
of what we do on a daily basis. That is just a reality. Again, we don't deal with mysticism and just saying, okay, if you wear amethyst, it's gonna just take you to higher heights. No, it's gonna help you if you're striving, just like we talked about earlier today. God helps those who help themselves. So that means if you start seeking out spirituality, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and then one of the things that crystals is about is mindfulness. Mindfulness actually bringing and centering our mind into that. That's right. Actually bringing and centering our mind.
You all, I am so loving this. I just wanted
Go
to,
ahead.
like I said, this is my first time working with Sterling Silver, and so what I bought was what's called half hard, and it's halfway hard twisting this wire, but I know that it's going to be a nice sturdy bracelet. So because this one is what you call 18 gauge. They, some people use, you want me to hold it? Some people use a 20 gauge, but I prefer the 18 gauge. This particular bead is a 10 millimeter, which is a little bit bigger than these. These are 8 millimeters. And so if you put this next to it, you can see, no, go ahead and hold it up. I just want to keep it next to it. You can see how that's a little bit larger, right? So this is a 10 millimeter bead. And it's a little bit of work here with the sterling silver, but I know it's going to be a sturdy bracelet, and it's not something, it's going to be a forever bracelet. It's going to be something that you can pass down, to your children, to your grandchildren, to people that you care about, and you want to, want them to have something that reminds them of you. This is definitely one of those bracelets that you can do. I mean, you could do it with the copper as well. So, if you're not in the position to do the sterling silver, it's okay. You can still have a beautiful bracelet with the copper. I personally love copper as well. I have my chakra bracelet on. Am I too far away? Look, you got that. I wear my chakra bracelet because we all need to be in balance. So I just wanted to mention that this was 10 millimeter beads, and that the half hard is a little stiff, and I'm really over here trying to work it. I think the next time that I purchase the sterling silver, I'll probably go with a what they call it, a dead soft, which would be more pliable, but you'll still have the stability of an 18 gauge. Now, for those who make jewelry, you know what I'm talking about. Those who don't, you probably don't care. Just send you something that's going to be a forever bracelet, and we can do that as well, okay?
And we want to give a special shout out to our father. That's right, Mr. Robert Lamar. And happy
Hey,
birthday
Dad,
to you,
happy
young man.
birthday.
63
Happy
years young.
birthday to
That's
you.
right. That's right. 63 years young.
All
Wanted to
right.
give that shout out. He could be doing anything and everything, but he decided to take a little bit of time out of his birthday to come and spend some time with us here live on this show. Dad, we appreciate that. We hope that you're gonna have a wonderful dinner, wonderful birthday, and many, 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 many more years of health, wealth, and strength. And we love you, all right?
All right, guys. If you got any claims on this bracelet for a small, let me know, because I'm right at 6.5. So let me know, and I'm gonna make sure, because this one right here is a 7.5. And yeah, so let me know. Inbox.
All right, fam. So feel free. We are wrapping jewelry on the spot. That's right. We wrapping jewelry on the spot. My wife is working it out as we speak. Now, you may go to stores and things are already made, but it's one thing for something to be already made, but it's another thing when you can see that person actually wrap some jewelry right there, right there. And as she designing this, you see the beautiful, you may not be able to see it, so I'm going to turn it around. See the flowers. You see the fire. Of course, we got the air all around us. So she's bringing in the elements of the universe as she is working with us. She's bringing those elements of the universe in. She's keeping in that mindfulness that she has, and she's creating. She's creating that piece just for whoever this piece is going to be for. Now, she doesn't always make it for someone in particular, but in her process, she's always designs with your and my healing in mind. That's what I love about the Nafeezah Ali collections, any of them, from the ring to the bling. my wife is gonna make sure you feel like a king and a queen. That's right. You heard it here, right? You heard it here, right?
Yeah.
You heard it here.
I heard you.
All right. That's my wife. You know, and I told her I would represent her in the dark alley with no lights with a butter knife. I meant it then, I mean it now. And what I mean by that is I will represent her anywhere and everywhere because of the beauty of what she does, the passion that she brings with what she does. And I'm just so glad to see her getting that groove back. I'm so glad to see her getting that energy back to be able to come in front of you right now and actually create a piece on the spot. For those of you all that know us, and you know, you may hear this in the future, and if you've been around us, especially if you've been with us at the Big Blue Barn when we had a psychic fair, you know that my wife would wrap stuff right on the spot. So this right here is truly a beautiful thing to see the creativity of my wife's mind come to life in just a few short moments. We only been on live now 36 minutes, and my wife is almost done with this bracelet, and it's only been 36 minutes, and you're gonna have a forever bracelet to look at in just a few minutes. Again, this piece is, once it's done, it is for sale. That's right, once it's done, it is for sale. So if you got somebody that you're thinking about getting them a special gift, this is a special gift for them. This is sterling silver. I'm talking about 925 sterling silver, beautiful sturdy bracelet that will last them a long time. I didn't have to have my bracelet redone for 5 years. And when my wife redid it, somebody bought it off of my arm, like a little bit after she redid it. And I just lost, not necessarily lost the bead, but something happened. And she had to end up redoing it. But when she redid it, we were at the farmer's market, and this young man walked up to me and didn't want nothing on that table. He wanted the bracelet off of my arm. And I don't usually do that, but I saw the sincerity in that man's eyes, and I actually sold that bracelet right off of my wrist to him. And it was my wife's work. And so that man is walking around somewhere with that bracelet on, enjoying it. So look, most of us, we think about Jacob the jeweler. We think about K's and Zales when it comes to our jeweler, but they don't design with you in mind. This beautiful woman and those beautiful hands right there design with you in mind. You can't call Zales. You can call them and tell them to set a diamond this way or that way, but they're not concerned about the energy that they're putting into it. What they're concerned about is cranking out another piece to sell to you. But this woman is taking care, attention to detail, and she is actually doing that for you. So this is a woman that you can call and say, I need a piece designed for my wife, for my son. This is a special anniversary. This is a special birthday. This is a special occasion, and I want something different that I wouldn't normally give. What about something that's not just out of a jewelry store, but you can have design and call your own personal holistic healing jewelry designer to do it for you? What we're saying, brothers and sisters, is not only does she want to design jewelry, she wants to design it specifically for you. She would like the honor of being your holistic healing jewelry designer. Right. So that is what we do. This is part of her healing work that she does. And with that, she wants to be your holistic healing jewelry designer.
Yay.
Well, brothers and sisters, we are proud to announce that beautiful, beautiful, let me pull it over so you can see.
Oh, nice.
Sterling Silver.
Ah.
Sterling Silver 925 in about 36, 37 minutes.
All right.
My wife got that done
All
on the spot. And that is available right now. I'm talking about, you know how when you go to a newspaper and it says hot off the presses?
Hot off the press,
It
guys.
says hot off the presses. Well, this is absolutely hot off the presses right now, coming out of the presses of this beautiful mind right here and those beautiful hands. And you see that she was able to actually put it straight on, right? She's able to put it straight on. This is her.
Oh my God,
look
that's
at
so
that.
gorgeous.
Look how beautiful.
Oh, I hope y'all can see that.
Come on in.
Okay.
Look how beautiful that AAA grade amethyst is. I'm gonna try to come back for a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to pull it down. There we go. Beautiful AAA grade amethyst, the deep, dark purple that you see. And then it is lovingly wrapped and caressed by this sterling silver, 925 sterling silver. Each piece is secured individually to make sure it's not going to fall off, it's not going to break,
right.
It's going to be with you a long time again, designed with your and my healing in mind.
So, fam, if you like this one, like I said, this is a medium, right? So it's for an average wrist, but if you are a smaller, you have a smaller wrist, we can do that. We have enough sterling silver. And if you are a large or an extra large, we also can custom design it for you also. So nobody's left out. And if you want some earrings to match this, then we can do some earrings. Thank you. We can also. Did you all get a chance to share the screen?
No.
Oh.
I just talked about
Oh, okay. So there are many. Amethyst comes in many shapes and sizes, right? As you can see, amethyst can be made into a lot. So whatever you have in your mind that you want created, even if it's a picture that someone else created and you like it, but you want me to make something similar for you, then you can send me the picture and I will let you know if I would, can attempt to do it or think I can do it. you know, um, it may not be exactly what it is that they did because, of course, my energy is different than theirs. And but we can make some things happen. I have collaborated with many people with different things that they're dealing with, their situation, where we use multiple stones. So it doesn't have to be just one stone. As you can see in the chakra bracelet, we use seven different, actually eight different stones, seven for the chakra. And then right now I'm going to be using lava beads for the closing on those so that you can infuse it with different essential oils, which, it could smell good all day long. And we know aromatherapy is also healing. And that's why we call it holistic healing jewelry, because not one thing works for most people. It's a variety of things. It's a lifestyle that, helps us in our healing process, whatever it is that you're healing from, whatever it is that you're trying to overcome. It takes a holistic approach. And I'm just going to say this: back in the day, when I used to smoke, right? So I didn't know meditation at that time. What I did know is it was killing people. So I put pictures up in my house of people with tracks in their throat and, people who were all shriveled up, from cancer. And I put a big sign on my door that says no smoking. So I didn't allow myself to smoke in my own house. when you have a determined mind to heal from something, then you have to set the environment. And having these beautiful stones in your environment helps to change the mind and helps you to focus more on what it is that you're trying to heal. For those that are trying to heal from financial difficulties and challenges, uh, then aventurine is one of the stones that is excellent for prosperity, and fluoride, I believe, also is another one. So it just really depends on, what it is that you're dealing with. Please feel free to give me a call or DM me with what it is that you desire. You want a necklace, a bracelet, earrings. Some people use keychains. A friend of mine who I made a piece for, she actually hung it in her car so that, she always have it. And my brother did that as well. So, just let me know and I can make a shorter string made specifically for your car and to hang it there also. So, I've been doing bracelets a lot lately, guys. I haven't really gotten into some of the other work that the God has allowed me to do. But I recently did, oh, I had the honor and the privilege to work with some beautiful labradorite from Madagascar,
Mhm.
straight from the motherland, and absolutely beautiful. And I'm not going to show the picture of the pieces that I did until the sister receives it, because I want her to be the first to experience that piece before I share the work that I did. And I just me honoring, the relationship that I have with the individuals that I make jewelry for, and I believe you all to be my friends and my family. And when I make it, that's who I'm making it for. I'm making it for my friend. I'm making it for my family. I'm making it for someone who is in need of some a healing, and so whatever that healing is, then allow me to be one, or to be your holistic healing jewelry designer. Yeah, I like the way that flow. I could barely get it out of my mouth. I've been saying it for 10 years. But anywho, if you don't know my journey with the stones, just kind of go back on YouTube to some of the first videos where I really go into detail of how I got started with this. And not too long ago, I had my teacher, my very first teacher, on the show from Hawaii. She is living it up and loving it in Hawaii right now. Um, so she actually taught me this beautiful art of wire wrap. And I'm forever grateful to her because her spirit was always about healing and always about, the God and the people, and how this comes from the earth, and how we have to connect back to Mother Earth, right? We live in a synthetic world where we're, and I'm not trying to, bash anybody, but, cheap jewelry doesn't benefit your body at all. As a matter of fact, it's taken away from your body. Okay. It takes away from your body because it's synthetic, it's not real, it's made with chemicals. They use some natural elements, but at the end of the day, when they finish with it, it's not something that is giving to the body, it is actually taken away. So you want to be careful what type of jewelry you are wearing on your body. For me, copper, sterling silver, and gold. 14 karat, 24 karat. I don't know if they got a 32 karat, I'd probably wear it because gold is gold, right? And to have that is actually an investment. Okay. So, this is truly an investment, fam. And right now for the bracelet only, it is $65 for you today. Okay. When it goes up on Etsy, it will be a little bit more expensive. So if you want to get it today, it is $65. And that's for you. Okay. This beautiful piece. And we can add some earrings to it for $20 more. Okay. That's what we can do for you. And we can work with the design on the earrings. We can either do some very simple earrings, or we can do some a little bit more extravagant, if you like. Extravagant, right? So that's what we have for you today, family. Did anybody have any questions, any comments? Any questions, any comments?
I didn't see you.
Okay.
Well, fam, once again, I think it is such a blessing to have somebody to be able to take their time to design holistic healing jewelry for you. Okay, and bless those hands, that does that, because of course this is a sacred science. It is something that is bringing us back to what our ancestors used to do. And if you go through Kemet or Egypt or any other civilizations where we were, you will see beautiful, elaborate jewelry with stones and crystals. It wasn't just about the gold or the silver or the bronze that was used. It was about what those crystals, what those stones meant, and certain stones even represented your nobility or not. Everybody couldn't wear amethyst, everybody couldn't wear carnelian, everybody couldn't wear different stones because that represented a certain level of nobility. It represented a certain level of status in life. So we're bringing it back and presenting that sacred healing science to you. That's right. The holistic healing jewelry of the queen, Nafeezah Ali. And she is the queen in my life, but she is also the queen because she is bringing that sacred science back to us from her divine queenly perspective given to her by her teacher that helped to bring that gift out, and her teachers that helped to bring that gift out. Eventually we're going to help her where she's able to actually get back into her comedic wire wrap and actually do these kinds of things. There may be another one that she does, do the comedic wire wrap in silver as a bracelet because she used to design it like that. So
it's actually the picture on when you go to the website where you see the circles, and it's earrings, necklace, and a bracelet.
Yes, that's on Etsy.com.
Right, and the actually on Instagram, the picture you see with the brother that's got that's Egyptian wire wrap.
Yeah.
And it's nice and long, and it's a really great quality. So it's not just for women, it's also for the brothers. I really try, brothers. I'm trying to do more things, to represent you. And of course, the Forever Bracelet is for men or women. I've, plenty, whatever stone you like. I actually, if you all saw my other show, I have some rose quartz. We have some lava beads. Right.
We got stuff.
So you want something simple, but them stretchy bracelets, I just don't like them. And I did a demonstration on how easy those are to break. And they will last you, maybe about 6 months. And then they start stretching to the point that you can't do anything with them.
Right.
If you still have those beads, you can put them in a little envelope and send them to Sister Nafeezah. And I will put them into a either the copper or the sterling silver. So it just depends on what it is that you like. But if you really like those beads, and just because they break, the string breaks, it doesn't devalue that bracelet. It just the string broke, and the beads still have value.
Right. And if you want something in gold, as long as you willing to pay for it, she can wrap it in gold for you. So if you need that high end, high quality gold wire wrap, and you want a piece of gold, then she can make that happen for you. If you want
Mm-hmm.
platinum, she can make that happen for you. But of course, you gotta be willing to pay for what you want.
Well, it's an investment. It really is an investment. And a lot of people in India, when you see them with a lot of the gold bracelets and earrings, and that's their inheritance, right? That's what their parent, gave, handed down to them. And it's how they secure their finances is they invest according to what I read, according to what I read. They use that as an investment. So, like I said, in the times that come that we're in, sterling silver, the value is only going to go up. Sterling silver is not going to go down. And I always check my sources. I do not buy from Wish. I do not buy things like this from China, right? I buy them from people here that I can hold accountable, because once you get that stuff from China, you ain't getting ready to send it back. Um,
Right. 'Cause
you
it took
know,
you 6 months to get
to
it.
get it in the first place. So we're dealing with quality here, and that is my desire to always bring you the best. And remember, I guarantee all of my work for 1 year.
1 year.
So if for some reason your grandbaby got hold to this and just kept going back and forth, with it, and the wire, happened to break, you will only lose one bead, first of all, because of the way that it's wrapped, right?
Right.
So even if you lost one bead, you still have all these, and they're not running around across the floor. Your bracelet is still intact, and your sterling silver is still valuable. Okay. So even if you went to, I don't know, I'm gonna maybe one day go and get it appraised because you have the sterling silver and the amethyst, and then I can know what the true value is, according to statistics today. But silver never goes out of style. So it's an investment that you can have with you, and you can also pass down to your children. So I didn't think about that until just now as we were talking about it, and I'm gonna have to make a set of this for my mom, because she deserves the best. And until I can get her gold, we're gonna work with silver.
That's right. So, family, once again, we're rolling toward the end of our show. But we want to take the time to ask your support on a few things. We first off want to let you know that my wife just did this bracelet live on air. That's right, live on air. That's 925 sterling silver, AAA grade amethyst. I wish you could see how this light is actually shining through here
Yes.
on this screen right now. So that's a very beautiful piece, and for her to do it on the spot in less than an hour, that is absolutely fantastic. So with that, if you want that, that is available. My wife said that it is available for you right now for 65. Once it goes up on Etsy, we definitely gonna bring that price up. That is the special price that she has for you. So if you would like that piece, please inbox us, please DM us, whatever language you like to use. Let us know. That bracelet is a 7.5.
Yes.
She does have enough wire and amethyst to actually make another one for you. So if you would like that, then again, just direct message us or inbox us. And as always, we're going to ask you to support the Final Call newspaper. If you don't have your subscription to the Final Call, we ask that you do get one. If you're here in the Tucson area and you want your physical copy of the Final Call, then your brother Carthrell Muhammad, me, I'll be glad to bring that to your door for you, along with some bean pies and some other things. Okay. So if you need that, you here in the Tucson, Arizona area, let me know. DM me. You can DM me us here at the Queen of Rap or Mind Spark LLC, Farcon in Tucson. You can actually DM us there. Just let us know that you want your subscription to the Final Call. Or if you're not in our area, Adopt a Muslim. That's right. Adopt a Muslim, a brother or sister that you know that has the final call, and let them know that you want that final call. But if you don't know any Muslims in your area, that's fine. You can still get your copy of the final call delivered to you. You can get it delivered to you digitally, and you can go to www.finalcalldigital.com. That's right, finalcalldigital.com, and actually get your subscription delivered to your phone, your tablet, right there on your computer. You can do that. We ask that you would do that. And in times like these, brothers and sisters, we definitely ask that you would get some divine guidance. That's right. We need divine guidance in an hour like this. We need somebody to help us travel through these dark times, travel through this storm. And brothers and sisters, we want to present to you, if you haven't considered it, the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad has taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has dealt with all kind of subjects on all different kinds of things. And whatever you're dealing with, I'm almost can guarantee that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has done a lecture dealing with that particular subject. But you can find out more by calling 773-602-1230 and just speak with our beautiful staff there and let them know what you're dealing with, and they can give you some great suggestions on lectures from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan to help you deal with it, whatever you may be going through mentally, spiritually, or even physically. Okay. So if you would like to do that, please call and support. Or if you are more of an online shopper, you can go to store.finalcall.com. And brothers and sisters, we are in the midst of building the Love My Kidney Foundation. And the Love My Kidney Foundation will help those who are dealing with kidney problems, that are dealing with those type of issues, to get access to alternative health care, your naturopathic doctors, your herbs, your acupuncture, your acupressure, your qigong, all of those kinds of different modalities that can help in conjunction with what is going on, whether you're in center or at home. And the ultimate goal is to actually have a center where you can come and heal in every level, mentally, spiritually, physically, changing your mind, changing your diet, changing your way of life in regards to that habit that may have put you in that condition in the first place. So that's what Love My Kidneys is all about. And 10% of the proceeds of that beautiful bracelet, that Sterling Silver 925 with that AAA Grade Amethyst, which is only $65 right now, will actually go toward moving us closer toward that goal of building the Love My Kidney Foundation, which is in its beginning stages, moving toward the 501c3 as we speak. If you would like to do that, please inbox us. Let us know, hey, I want to get that bracelet for me, and I want to, so I can support the Love My Kidney Foundation. If you don't have that, that's okay. You can actually go to etsy.com/shop/Nafeezah, Nafeezah, Nafeezah Ali, and you can support something there. We got shea butter, we got holistic healing jewelry, we got body wash, we got different types of soap.
We got it.
That's right.
I just made this, guys, for those that missed the presentation. I just made this. I'm sorry, hon.
That's okay.
Just made this online while we were live.
That's right.
And
That's
this is
right.
Sterling Silver and Amethyst bracelet.
That's right. A forever bracelet.
Yes.
That's very, very sturdy. You can pull it. It will not break.
My things don't break, and if they do, I'm right here for you.
That's
One
right.
year guarantee.
1 year guarantee on that jewelry.
And it's part of our fundraiser for Love My Kidneys Foundation.
Love My Kidneys Foundation. Also, I'm going to put our podcast right here as well. There's a way if you listen to the podcast, you can actually go and support it for as little as 99 cents a month. So you can actually do that if you want to do that. Whichever way you want to help us, if you just want to cash app us, you can do that at $ the Queen of Rap RAP 19, the Queen of Rap 19, whichever way you desire to help, brothers and sisters. We appreciate it.
That's right.
And we appreciate you all's time being here with us week after week. We really do. We are growing leaps and bounds, and it is because of you. We thank Almighty God Allah
able to touch a lot
for
of people.
That's right.
You know who? Can I interrupt?
Go
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes Allah be putting it on my head. But you know, doing what we're doing, our focus is always, of course, the God for to be humble, you know, to be able to share our story, you know, share part of who we are and what we're experiencing. You know, I'm truly the background person. You know, back when I was in Chicago, even as an LT, you would always find me in the kitchen cooking. You would find me in the background cleaning. You know, you would find me in the back. I never really wanted to be out front, you know, but because of what Allah allowed us to experience, you know, He's pushing me out front, you know. Nafeezah, you got to go. You know, it's people who need what it is, you know, that you're going through. And I know that the beauty of everything is from Allah. And I want to share it with you all. I want you all to be part of it. And I want to help those who are suffering. Those who are suffering with kidney disease or any kind of ailment where they need some inspiration, they need to find a reason to be happy, they need some resources. You know, we want to be a place for them to come and find that information. So if it's not something that you know, specifically can use, that's okay. We still appreciate your support, you know, coming in and listening and liking the page, you know, but also share it with friends and family who you know absolutely need to hear what is going on over here with MindSpark Creations. That is our company. And from MindSpark Creations, we have many other avenues that we share information. Okay. So definitely share the information with your friends and with your family so that we can assist them also. Please. And thank you.
and also along with that, what she's saying that you can get some inspiration. You know, Love My Kidneys. We actually have a show every week that we do, but my beautiful wife just started a group. She just started the Love My Kidneys group, so you can direct message her about that if you know somebody that's dealing with kidney failure, dealing with issues like that, the cancers, whatever it may be, then you know you can DM us and direct message her, inbox her, and just let her know that you know somebody that would benefit from being in that group. We want people in that group that need that type of service so that we can be that inspiration for them, so that we can give that information that they need to help to transform their lives to the better, the best that we can, not making any promises, because at the end of the day, Almighty God Allah is the source of all healing. Absolutely. We know that we can only do our part, but we can definitely strive to give you the information, the inspiration,
there you go,
and the education you need to help you to turn that situation into the best situation that it can possibly be. Okay, and if we don't know, we bring people on who do know, and we know we don't know everything. So we bring people on that actually do know about those things, and we just share our personal experiences to inspire others that they might do the same thing, because it's something you going through that and have went through that somebody else needs to hear.
Right.
Don't be afraid to tell your story. God gives you trials. God gives you circumstances in your life that you may be able to go and help others with it, that you may be able to share it. And if you look at the Holy Quran says that prophets are raised to explain. They are raised to be exemplary examples. And there are things in the prophets' lives that you witness and that you see that will help you navigate your way through things in your life in the right spirit, in the right manner.
Right.
Okay, so that's one reason we do these shows. It's not just about likes and none of that. This is real life testimony, things we're dealing with on a daily basis. That's why I love what we do, because it gives us a mode of expression to actually share with our people things that Allah inspires us with.
Right.
So with that, brothers and sisters, again, we ask for your support. If you can't do any of that, purchasing or whatever, don't feel bad. You can share this video. You can like this page.
Right.
You can tell people about what you heard. So you can support Black businesses without even giving as much as a dime. We want you to be able to do something like that. But if you just can't, then we definitely would love for you to be able to support us in that. Just share. Well, brothers and sisters, we've taken enough of your time. We appreciate you all, and you all have a wonderful, fantastic rest of your day.
I think it's a package
all right.
of beads.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, fam. Have a wonderful day.